Tavex, purity becoming one. Tavex, purity becoming one. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I had to go out and come back in. I don't know if the volume is, this is a different computer, Chromebook type thing I brought, used, and as soon as I checked, as soon as I went off of the original video I made of this, I went to YouTube and the volume is on. And, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully the volume, you can hear me now. This is going to be a short video. Africans, you laugh now, but you won't laugh when I expose. JD Israel, can you hear me? Say yes or no. Okay, good. Okay, Africans, you laugh now, but you won't after I expose this. I love to stick it to all are Psalm 83 enemies, and the Africans are definitely one. We're not African. The whole world was populated by Negro people first. We don't just come from one continent, or one country. So this is the Torrance Tanakh only channel. We don't deal with New Testament. I studied it. I was an assistant pastor in America, so I know all the stuff. Okay. It's not scripture. New Testament is not scripture. It's epistles and letters. It's not scripture. And disciples and apostles are not prophets. Amos 3:7. The Most High does nothing without revealing it to his prophets. It doesn't say the Most High does nothing without revealing it to disciples and apostles. This is all Hebrew 101. All you Christians and Messianics have not got the message. And we're living in the last days. I don't think you're going to never get the message. Not that I don't want you to, but I put these little videos out, say these little things, maybe to spark you to research, and most of you don't do it. Yep. That's why I'm doing this video. This video is short. JD Israel, I got a teaching video about Abraham I'm gonna do right after this. I'm gonna give people like 7 minutes, see if they can come in the room. It's almost 3 minutes. And I want to do this real quick, like poke the bear, but they're not a bear. Poke the a fruit squirrel, Africans, something weak. Um, I got information. My videos and my notes and my videos. I want to share the information with you. You use it if you ever need it. I found it and I said, let me share it. Listen, what's trending, I'm pretty sure you know, foundational Black Americans are making a meme coin of the original Black Americans of Turtle Island, America. The original Indians in America, North and South, are Negro types. And there's Negro types all throughout the Caribbean, Asia, Europe, everywhere. South Pacific Island. First blondie and blue-eyed people are Negroes. Everything's alive with torture and history. So Vincel Sanders, you ain't good. May the glory only go to the Most High. The only one in Exodus 3:14 until Moses still fell. Let my people go to come and worship me. My name forever is I am that I am. I will be. I hear, Asher, I hear. When I have him, I desire none else. Those that are not near to the Most High perish, and those that are not untrue to the Most High finish. This is the Torah Tanakh only channel. There's no 12 tribe chart with heathen, Psalm 83, heathen Gentiles on the chart. Only niggers. Malachi 3:6. Most High changes not, and Israel has not ceased to be. All the way in the back in biblical times, Negroes are the Israelites. So the prophet Malachi says, Most High changes not, and Israel has not ceased to be. They ain't changing. That Jeremiah 12, uh, uh, Israel's the speckled bird. No, it doesn't say that. That's why I promote to the people is deal with the Tanakh, not with the New Testament, the KJV and all that. You can read that. I read it and stuff like that. But I know they have this purposeful mistranslations in it. When you read that Jeremiah 12 in the Tanakh, it says, my people are like birds of prey and hyena, destroyed it. It say nothing about no speckled bird. Oh, later we're going to mix with all the other people. It's mixing, and we're going to become a different people. Get the hell out of here. Now, Hosea, I think it's Hosea 7, uh, Israel is like a cake unturned. And he mingled himself in the people. No, it doesn't. You read it in the Tanakh. It says the Israelites, the house of Israel is among the people. And it's like a cake unable to turn and is ruined. Didn't say anything about turning into uh, that 12 tribe chart. So all bull thing that come out of your butt. That's what it is. And none of them. I already tried to talk to a lot of the major camps. I sent them emails. They sent me smart ass comments back. Oh, you think you know a lot? Make your own camp. No, I ain't making a camp. You guys are the devil that the Bible speaks. You're the Most High's adversary. You have another God. Exodus 22. If by chance any of you guys sacrifice to a different God, you're going to be destroyed. It's called proscribed. It's destroyed. So all those messianics going to be destroyed. All the Christians going to be destroyed. And the heathen Gentiles, whoever the Most High wants to keep as the remnant left, because they're going to serve the Israelites. That's who's going to be left. Okay, I'm going to start now. We got Kings in the house, J.D. Israel, Vex. We got Von Sil Sanders and Jesse Goodwin in the house. I'm going to start because this is going to be a short video. This is just to stick, jab Psalm 83 heathen Gentiles. That's all it is. That's why I put the thumbnail, that crazy looking African, on here. And my videos are my notes are my video. I want to share what I found, some very, very old news articles that, of course, most of the people won't see. Is mom being Hezekiah? You're a handsy type guy. You put the hands on it. You said it's not sweet up in here. And I say the same thing with the Torah to not Israelites. It's not sweet up in here. Not that we're going to know how to do it, but not that we're going to do that. We're going to put the hands on them with the Tanakh, which is what they call the Old Testament. They don't know it. So they got bipolarism. They can't understand, can't see the fallacies in the New Testament. And they try to merge them together. No, we don't merge it together. One testament. They call it the Old Testament. We call it not. There's only one creator, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The only one in Exodus 3:14, who told Moses and tell Pharaoh, let my people go to come and worship me. My name forever is I am that I am, I will be. I hear Asher here. When I have him, I desire none else. Hosea chapter 13 says, he has been our only God in Egypt. He's been our only helper. He's the one that guided us in the wilderness. None else but the Most High. They're not going to get. Most of them. Remember Isaiah 44, he said, for the Most High says, I close their eyes so they can't see, their ears so they can't hear. And that's what he's done. A lot of mosquitoes in the house, they've been biting the last couple of days. But anyway, listen, it's great to have you guys on. Listen, this video is going to be very short. I'm just sharing some very, very, very old news articles in the papers back in the day. Africans. It's trending. You keep telling us we're African. No, the whole world is populated by Negro types. The first Asians, the original Aboriginal Asians are Negroes. The original Europeans are Negroes. The original American Indians, Mexicans, North and South American are Negroes. The Caribbean island Indians are Negroes. South Pacific Islanders are Negroes. The Australians are original Negroes. Alaskans, listen, everything you taught us, everything they taught us in history, most of the stuff is lies. Because guess what? You can't know who you are. That's how they steal our land, steal our identity, steal our wealth, steal our culture, everything. The cat is out of the bag, can't go back, and you can't unsee what we have researched, and you're not going to be able to unsee these articles. It's not clear, remember, too clear. I'm going to show it to you, put it on screen. You could, when you watch it again, you could stop it, look, and then I'm going to send you to the website, the YouTube channel, and you could go on that exact video and you could see the article yourself. This is still not thin because it's old. It's like a microfiche, because remember the old article. But I want to share this because this puts like the nail in the coffin too. Africans are all on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You Negroes in America, you don't have culture. You don't know where you're from. You're this and that. You don't want to be African. You're African. Whatever. No, we're not. We are the original inhabitants of Turtle Island. Uh, we are the Indians. We are the true physical Hebrew Israelites. And we've been taken all around the world in Ezekiel 37. Israelites have been scattered to all around the earth. And that's just what it is, whether some people believe it or not. But, I'm making this quick video. Believe me, we're at 12 minutes right now, but it's going to be quick. I'm just going to read, show you the articles, read just two little things. This is Psalm 83. I like to stick it to Psalm 83, and the Africans are definitely high up in there in Psalm 83, because our apex enemy, that pale guy, he told them, yo, tell them that they from here and propagate it. Keep saying it. You're African. We're brother. No, we ain't. So delineation time. The people are saying foundational Black Americans. You know, I say that, but I also say the original Black Americans. I'm making a meme coin, and because we need to delineate ourselves from all Psalm 83. We're living in the last days. We need group economics. And that's what I'm working on too. That's going to be a while. Waiting for my copyright to come in and so forth. But anyway, listen. Africans, Africans, Africans. Here's Psalm 83. Let's read that. Then we're going to read the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Then I'm going to show you those two very old newspaper articles saying that we're original from the Americas. We're not African. Shh, don't show that. Even though this is a Torah Tanakh training video channel, I like to follow the trends, like speak on it, do commentaries when I feel it's appropriate. So, you know, Psalm 83, kind of turn right to it. Psalm 83 in the Tanakh, I have an old Tanakh. Psalm 83, O God, do not be silent, do not hold aloof, do not be quiet, O God, for your enemies rage, your foes assert themselves, they plot craftily against your people, take counsel against your treasured one. They say, let us wipe them out as a nation. Israel's name will be mentioned no more. Listen. Oh, hold on. I forgot. I forgot to mention the Africans. They say, let us wipe them out as a nation. Israel's name will be mentioned no more. unanimously in their council. They have made an alliance against you. The clans of Edom and the Ishmaelites, the Moabites, and the Hagarites, and the Gebos, and the Ammons, and the Amalek, Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Assyria to join forces with them. They give support to the sons of Lot. Listen, remember, they're giving old titles. Just insert Africans. those are those African ones. And yo, they have an African council. I made a video. I think I made a video about it. They have a League of Africans living in America, whatever. They formed the African Alliance, and they just put us in and say we are like the sixth state of the African Union because they're trying to steal our reparations. We're gonna probably eventually get it, maybe, maybe not, but the Most High definitely is gonna give it to us. Uh, they're cosplaying us. We don't care. None of the affairs that go on in Africa and them. They care about us. Always on YouTube, TikTok, saying, "You Negroes, you Americans, Negroes think blacks don't think that you're African, but you're African. You don't have a language. You don't have a thing. What tribe are you from? If you're saying it, mind your business." Psalm 83. So whenever I get a chance to stick it to them, I stick it to them. That's why if you look at my thumbnail, they ain't us. They ain't like us. Uh, Let me read this in Zana. And I'm doing it like this because Africans will watch this. I put African title in it, their name and their title. They'll watch it. So yeah, I'm preaching to the choir. Donovan Compact Bible Dictionary. Let's look up Ham. Those are Hamites. African, you're Hamites. We're not. You believe the lie from the Caucasian guy. Hey, everybody black is from Africa and Africa. No, 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 no. The cats have it back. We don't know all that stuff. Let's look up the definition of ham. Reading is a fundamental. It helps you. You guys don't read, so you don't know what the hell is going on. That's your problem. Definition of ham, page 213 in the Zondervan Compact Dictionary. Page 213. We're going to read the ham. Ham. The scripture tells us about eating pork. It's abominable. Hamites are abominable. They're the enemy of the Most High, the adversaries of the negroes, Americans. Ham, page 213. The youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor, that means the people that, the person that started the dark races. Read it again. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites. Listen, Africans, we're not you, we're Shemitic. And for you Jewish people, you're anti-Semitic. No, we're not anti because we're the original Aboriginal Semites, not Semites, Shemites, Shemites. When you look in the old dictionary, I think it's the 1829 or 1870, the Webster Noah Dictionary, you look up Semite, Semitic, Afro, not African. Remember, we got Afro type here. Afro-Asiatic people, cultures, and languages. You're not the people. You're pale skin, albinos. You're not recessive. You're not Semites. So we're not anti-Semitic. Shh. Don't tell them to go in the Webster, very old Webster Noah Dictionary. Look up that definition so we can be Psalm 83. We have to name it the real Israelites be no more in remembrance. We can't unsee it. Even if you erase it, because we know you got all the power and money. But I read it already. I got a copy of it. You can say it all day. Never believe it. You guys are the devil that the Bible speaks of. And the devil just means evil. And let me show you I'm going to show you, and I'll read the article to you. I wrote it on a piece of paper, and then remember, I'm going to close out this video. I have a teaching video about Abraham. Uh, it's You'll like it. It's different. I haven't done one in depth like that, so I'm going to be doing that right after this. So check out these articles that I found, and listen, they're very, very old articles. Very, very old articles. So you're not going to see it that great. I'm going to show it to you. You'll see it, but I'm going to give you the channel. You can go to that channel and you can see. You're going to see it like the same type of quality, maybe just a little bit better because it's small. It's from microfiche. You know, back in the day, they had everything on microfiche. Not microfiche. But I'm gonna read it because I just wrote it down. So and then what I'll do is I'll show it to you on screen, and then when I upload the video, you want to try to read it. If you can make it bigger, you can do that, or you can actually go to the video channel. I got the title. I'm gonna put it on there, and you can watch it for yourself. Okay, listen. Here's the first art. Africans. You think, oh, you guys are just saying foundational Black Americans now, and no. They were saying it back then, very little. But remember, our enemies control the media, the news press, so they're not going to let it go out. Our foreparents in America, they knew we wasn't from Africa. They only brought like in the 1600s, like about 20 Africans the first time, but they had a lot of slaves. You know why? Because they made the Indians, the original Aboriginal Indians, are negroes. Everything is a lie that they taught me. Hold on. I have this mosquito. He's so small. I can't like. He sneaks and he tries to bite me here. I got pants on and shirts. He's very small. And like he shows up just quick and he like escapes. So he's hard to get. I've been trying to kill him for like 2 days already. He's been he's been biting me. I've been trying to kill him with it. And listen, this thing, this mosquito killer, fly killer, you would think is not that powerful. Go ahead, put your finger on that. I've had a lot of other things. They've been things, but this one, and I bought another one too. You don't want to put your hand on this. This thing is crazy. But anyway, let me get back to the video. I want to get back to the booty scratching African video. You know how they say brother, butter. We are not you. Stop cosplaying us. Now, let me show you the first article. This channel is called Mike TV. Put it up. Negro race has billions. This is a very old article. I'm going to send you to the channel. I just want you to see it. It's on microfiche. Like when you go on the channel, you'll be able to make out the words better, but you can make out the title. And I'm going to read it to you. I wrote it down because I got it from the actual video. And this is what it says. This is what it says. Negro race has billions. Return of colored people to the dark continent is impossible. They're talking about Africa. Owning is material progress made by them. It is announced. This is what this article is saying. Kansas City, Missouri, disfranchising, disfranchising, disfranchising the Negro and send him back to Africa with a question mark. Abroad. Impossible. This is what they're saying back then. The Africans saying, oh, you're just talking about foundational Black Americans, we're the original Aboriginal. Now they've been talking about it. They just the Caucasians that ruled the media press back then, they made sure you don't see articles like this. Kansas City, Kansas City, Missouri disfranchised the Negro and sent him back to Africa abroad impossible. More than $1 billion worth of United States real estate, which they're talking about this Negro guy, he owns in his own name in the United States. In the United States is not to be taken from him. Besides, this is what's in this article. It's not clear. Remember, it's old. Besides, the Negro is not an African. He is an American. African is a misnomer. Why try to send him to a country which is not his own? This is what this article says. It's a very old news article. And I'm going to tell you where you could find it. I'm gonna send you. This is the video. Pan-Africanism is dead. We are Native Black Americans. The channel is called Mike TV. That's the title. And it's around that area where you see the red line. You got to watch it, and then it comes up around that red line. It'll show you the article. So I'm showing you where you could see it more clearer, which is on my TV, and it's called Pan-Africanism is Dead. We are Native Black Americans. My TV. Okay. Now let me give you the last article, and then we'll call it quits. And then I'll come back with the teaching video. Okay. Now this one, listen, this one's from Frederick Douglass paper. All rights for all, Rochester, January 22nd, 1852. That's why, it's not that clear. This is the article. It's not that clear, but you see it. 1852. So, it's not that clear, but you see it. And I'm sending you to that site, that video channel, and you can see it. You're not going to be able to read it that great there too, but you could take a photo of it, and then you can go on Chat GPT and tell him to look it up, and he'll tell you about it, or the voice will tell you about it. Okay, I'm going to read it. I wrote it on here. I was able to write it from the video that I showed you from Mike TV. Frederick Douglass paper, All Rights for All, Rochester, January 22nd, 1852. The colonization scheme, because that's what it was back then, still is today. There is no sentiment more universally entertained nor more firmly held by the free colored people of the United States than that this is their own land, native land. Not African. They knew it back then. Our biblical arch enemy, the adversary of the Most High, the devil of the Bible speak, they own the printing press. They're not going to make this readily available for us to see. Can't unsee it. There is no sentiment more universally entertained nor more firmly held by the free colored people of the United States that this is their own land. Their own native land, America. And it's on that video, Mike TV. Pan-African is dead. We are Native Black Americans. Mike TV. So you saw the articles. You can go to that channel, watch it, and see it. It's more clear than probably, because this is a not expensive Chromebook. Remember, I had to get one because my other one finished. And I'll buy a better one most likely next month. So then I have two of them just in case one breaks, and I have a better one, more better quality color and all that. But anyway, hopefully this was edifying. Hopefully you can use this if you had to when an African Kunta Kinte guy or Kunta Kinte woman try to say, hey, you're African, you're just embarrassed to be African. Blah, 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 blah. Nigga, our foreparents, America, we originated here. We don't look like you anyway. We're not you. I don't think I have it. Let me see if I have it. Because my everything broke. Like my car truck gave me problems. Still giving me problems. I gotta go electrical. Gotta go do that. My phone fell in the water. My computer broke. Everything was happening at the same time. So, well, that's life. Olá, amor. Yo hacía un video en YouTube. Yo comía mi comida ahora. Uh, so, so anyway, um, you guys, JD Israel, great to have you on in the house. Runsell Sanders, great to have you. Jesse Goodwin and Isma Ben Hezekiah, great to have you. Listen, I'm going to upload the teaching video. Hope you guys want to be here and hear what I'm going to talk about Abraham. Give me like 5 minutes to upload it. This is a New Year's from Israel. Keep on island too. Until next time. Which next time will be in a couple minutes if you want to join me. If not, watch it when you can.